So here comes Ruiz. He was in with Slobodan Jovanovic of Serbia in his opening fight, and the Serbian corner pulled their man out after 2 rounds, and it was the right thing to do. It was good to see them do it, because Jovanovic, there was just no way he could win the fight, and all that awaited him was 3 more minutes of painful punishment. But a lot of the time you would see the fighter left in there, particularly when they're the home fighter, competing in front of the home fans and all of that, but the corner did the right thing. That's Odai ALHINDAWI of Jordan. Got past Hezron Sabad of Kenya by unanimous decision in his first fight. Boxes out of the southpaw stance. They both do. Ruiz is what you'd expect really from a Cuban fighter. He's well schooled, he's got good variety, he's got good feet, he's got all of that, all of those typical attributes. Long southpaw. So Ruiz, Cuba in the red, ALHINDAWI, Jordan in the blue. One, two there from Ruiz. Don't think that backhand, that left hand, quite made it. Tries it again there, just comes off that left hand a bit, drags it slightly. ALHINDAWI just flexes those knees, manages to stay out of the way. Simple setup he's got, the Jordanian. Looks to try and land that lead right hand. Never looks to be any great urgency about him, but he was effective in his first fight. Left hand to the body there from Ruiz landed. It's a jab in there from Ruiz, which just about rumpled the cheek of ALHINDAWI. Fairly even stuff this as we approach the final minute of round 1. Ruiz has been a little bit more proactive. It's not really been the case that anyone's been substantially on the front foot with the other giving ground. Good right hand there from Ruiz, stepped into that one. And I think that's taken a bit away from ALHINDAWI. I think that's buzzed him a bit. Push back to the ropes there, Ruiz. Just looking to pick that next punch carefully. ALHINDAWI, as he was away in the left-hand side of the ring there, looked like he felt that left hand. Looking for the uppercut there, Ruiz. Short left on the inside. Ruiz just dominating the round in the final minute. Left to the body there from ALHINDAWI, trying to fire back. Ruiz just putting it on him a bit towards the end of the opening 3 minutes. The Jordanian backed up into the ropes, just trying to keep the Cuban off. That was indeed the bell in ring beat, so that signals the end of round 1. Ruiz's round, fairly even until the final minute, and then he landed that short right hook. ALHINDAWI was coming forward as it landed, and you could see that it had a real solid impact. Hopefully we'll get to see it again here. Tucks his chin in behind that shoulder, pulls the weight back, Ruiz. It's the second round. Ruiz of Cuba, one up after that opening round. ALHINDAWI of Jordan started pretty well, looked nice and composed. He's got decent balance when you see his feet there. But the hand speed is with Ruiz here. The all-round ability is with Ruiz here. He's a better fighter in every department, really, and that's not designed to be damning of ALHINDAWI, who lands a good left hand to the body. It's just how it is. That's good defence from ALHINDAWI, tucking up behind the shoulder. But a fairly solid right hand got through off the back of it, midway through round two. Left hand from ALHINDAWI, maybe just snuck in around the back of the guard there. He's still sticking to his task here. He's not been overwhelmed by Ruiz. He's made a good fist of it in this second round, actually, the fighter in blue, because the way Ruiz finished the first round, I thought things maybe looked a bit ominous for ALHINDAWI. In round two, it seemed very, very possible that the Cuban could just click through the gears, but he hasn't been able to do it. Right hand on the inside there from ALHINDAWI. Ruiz has tried to put it on him in this second 3 minutes. Well, the referee takes a point away there from Ruiz for careless use of the head. And that will leave ALHINDAWI with a chance going into the final round. Ruiz has won that round, but with the point off, that will keep the scores at 19 points to 18 rather than 20 points to 18. As you can see there, he's got it 10-9s across the board, but with the point off, that turns it into a 9-9 round effectively in terms of the overall scoring. So ALHINDAWI still just down by the 1 point, so he can just go out in this third and final round now, give it absolutely everything, knowing that he's still in this. And he might not have expected that to be the case. He will have known that he would have been up against it in this fight as soon as he saw the draw. But he's got a chance here. He's got a chance. He needs to win this final round with 3 of the judges, and then hope that those drawn cards, as they would be, those 28-28s on judge's decision, go his way. So there is a route. Third and final round. ALHINDAWI, who I've just been talking about there, of Jordan, he's in the blue. Ruiz of Cuba in the red. He's got to make absolutely sure here, Ruiz, that this doesn't go wrong. Good jab from ALHINDAWI. Ruiz just trying to move in and throw that left hand, just close down his own space a little bit there. Good jab though from the Cuban. Hasn't really been able to get his distance in this fight with that jab 1-2, Ruiz. ALHINDAWI's pretty much in front of him. He looks like he should be there to be hit, but he moves that head just enough. As I say, tucks up behind that shoulder. Uppercut was just short there for Ruiz. Just past the midway point of the final round. The referee giving ALHINDAWI quite a vigorous warning there about a couple of things. About the head coming in low and some holding, so he needs to be careful. Good left hand there from ALHINDAWI. 1-2 there from Ruiz. Landed mainly on the gloves.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the bout number 316, the ring A, the winner on points by unanimous decision is the boxer out of the red corner.
So into the last 40 seconds. And Cuba with a 1-point lead on all 5 cards heading into this third and final round. Going to the body there, both fighters. First it was Ruiz, after that it was ALHINDAWI. Styles haven't really meshed in this fight. It's not been bad to watch, but they both struggle with their distance a bit. Arms have tangled up quite regularly. They've come together on the inside. Neither one's really been able to find the other. Just short right hand there from Ruiz got through. And there goes the bell at the end of the third and final round, and Ruiz will be safe here, I think. Did enough to win that final round, as he did enough to win the previous 2. But with the point deduction, that just made it interesting heading into the third.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now proceed with the bout number 317 in the ring A in a men's cruiserweight division. Ringside judges from Guatemala, Algeria, Russia, Canada, and Kazakhstan. Referee in the ring, Thailand, Netherlands.
Ladies and gentlemen, Grade B brings close to about 328. With your judges ruling in favor of your winner by points declared by split decision. To the red corner, from Cuba, it's headed RUIZ CORDOBA.
Ruiz gets it. And one judge had it level there from Chinese Taipei, so that judge gave the final round to the Jordanian, which means that we end up with 4 cards to 0 there.
It's time to greet the boxer fighting out of the blue corner. From the Republic of Korea, Kim Young-kun.
So Ruiz goes through to face Burak Aksin in his quarter-final. And Ruiz will know exactly what he'll get from Burak Aksin.